Abiogenesis by self-organization is empirically impossible. Why self-organization cannot create the first self-replicator needed for the origin of life? The origin of life is one of the most profound and intriguing questions in science. Self-organization is one of the theories proposed to explain how life could have arisen from non-living matter. Self-organization refers to the process by which a system of interacting components spontaneously forms structured and functional patterns without external direction. While self-organization is an observable phenomenon in nature, it does not have the ability to generate the first self-replicator necessary for life, as we will discuss in this video. The complexity of the first self-replicator. The first self-replicator, often referred to as the protocell or progenote, would have had to possess an incredible level of complexity to fulfill the requirements for replication. This complexity includes a system of information storage, such as nucleic acids, mechanisms for energy conversion, and a method for catalyzing chemical reactions. The spontaneous formation of such a system through self-organization is empirically impossible, given the time and material limits of the entire 14-billion-year-old universe, due to the immense specificity required in the arrangement of molecules. Biological self-replication is not merely a matter of assembling a few molecules together. It requires a precise and highly coordinated set of interactions between a large number of molecules. For example, in modern cells, DNA replication involves a suite of enzymes that work together to ensure accurate duplication of genetic material. Each of these enzymes is a product of incredible intelligent design, finely tuned to perform its role. The notion that a fully functional self-replicating system could emerge spontaneously from a random collection of molecules is completely false based probability, empirical impossibility, and the laws of chemistry. The limits of self-organization. Self-organization is a well-documented process in physical systems. Examples include the formation of snowflakes, the alignment of iron filings in a magnetic field, and the development of convection patterns in a heated fluid. These processes demonstrate how simple rules governing the interactions of particles can lead to the emergence of apparently complex structures. However, the complexity observed in biological systems, especially in the context of the origin of life, is different in kind, and far exceeds that found in physical systems. Snowflakes do not have complex independently specified functional information, and they do not have languages and software instructions. In contrast, biological systems have complex independently specified functional information, languages, and software instructions, all of which are known to be only the product of an intelligent mind, or minds. One major limitation of self-organization in the context of the origin of life is that it tends to produce patterns that are static and repetitive, rather than dynamic and functional. Life requires a high degree of functional complexity. Molecules must not only come together but also perform specific tasks, such as catalysis, energy conversion, and replication. The chemical environment in prebiotic Earth would have been too chaotic and variable to sustain the delicate balance required for such a system to arise by random chance or by natural law. Information and the origin of life. One of the most significant challenges for the self-organization hypothesis is the origin of biological functional information. Life is characterized by the storage and processing of functional information, primarily in the form of genetic code. This code is highly specific and determines the structure and function of proteins, which are essential for life. The spontaneous generation of a meaningful, functional genetic code from random chemical processes is empirically impossible, given the time and material limits of the entire 14-billion-year-old universe. In modern cells, the genetic code is transcribed and translated into proteins with the help of complex molecular machinery. This machinery itself is encoded by the genetic information it helps to express, creating a chicken and egg problem. How could such a system arise spontaneously through self-organization? Without an existing code, there is no way to produce the machinery, and without the machinery, there is no way to generate the code. This falsifies the view that such systems arose by self-organization, or by any combination of random chance and natural law. The time and material limits of the universe make random chance assembly empirically impossible. And the requirement of functional information, languages, software, and information processing storage and processing systems makes natural law causation empirically impossible. The same applies to self-organization, as one form of natural law. The information content in the first self-replicating molecules would have needed to be sufficiently high to support life processes. Information theory shows that the generation of such information requires a directing influence, i.e., an intelligent designer. Self-organization, by its nature, lacks the capacity to generate the specified complexity and information required for life. Thermodynamic considerations. Another critical aspect of the origin of life is thermodynamics. Living systems are far from thermodynamic equilibrium. They maintain a high level of order by constantly exchanging energy and matter with their environment. The second law of thermodynamics states that in a closed system, entropy, disorder, tends to increase over time. For life to originate, there must be a continuous input of energy to drive the formation and maintenance of ordered structures. However, an open system, with energy input by itself is not sufficient for life. In addition to those, we need complex specified functional information, languages, software instructions, information storage systems, information retrieval systems, information processing systems. All of these are known to only arise from an intelligent mind, or minds. While self-organization can produce order in non-equilibrium systems, such as in the formation of dissipative structures, this order is typically short-lived and not conducive to the long-term stability required for life. The energy landscape on prebiotic Earth would have been dominated by random, energy-dissipating processes, making it impossible for stable, self-replicating systems to emerge spontaneously. Conclusion. The hypothesis that self-organization could create the first self-replicator necessary for the origin of life is false, i.e., empirically impossible. The complexity required for self-replication, the need for specific and functional molecular arrangements, the origin of biological information, and thermodynamic constraints all prove the insufficiency of self-organization as a mechanism for the origin of life. While self-organization plays a role in many natural processes, the leap from non-living matter to a self-replicating system capable of sustaining life requires complex specified functional information, languages, software instructions, information storage systems, information retrieval systems, information processing systems. All of these are known to only arise from an intelligent mind, or minds. So, abiogenesis by self-organization is impossible. And abiogenesis points to intelligent design, beyond a reasonable doubt. Thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe, and comment below if you agree, or would like to add your thoughts.